Chapter 12. Water, a necessity. Water is our basic requirement. We cannot survive without water for more than a few days. We need water for drinking, bathing, cooking, and many other activities. More than half the surface of the earth is covered with water. Water found on the earth is of two types: seawater, salty water, and fresh water. Seawater. Major portion of water is found in seas and oceans. Water present in the oceans and seas is salty. It is not suitable for drinking and watering crops. There are 5 oceans in the world: Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Arctic, and Antarctic. Fresh water. Fresh water is suitable for drinking, watering crops, and other activities. Major sources of fresh water are rain, rivers, ponds, lakes, and underground water. Rain. Rain is the main source of water on the earth. Rainwater is the purest form of water. When it rains, water flows and gets collected in rivers, lakes, and ponds. Thus, rainwater fills in these water bodies. Some rainwater goes into the ground. This water is called groundwater. Nowadays, people collect rainwater through rainwater harvesting. This water is stored for later use. Rivers. Rivers are a major source of fresh water. Rivers get water by melting of snow from the mountains. Rainwater also fills the rivers. Glaciers melt and flow into streams. These streams join to form rivers. Brahmaputra, Ganga, Yamuna, Krishna, Godavari, and Narmada are some of the biggest rivers of India. River water is the primary source of irrigation and water supply in India. Lakes. Lakes are the water bodies surrounded by land. They are also a major source of fresh water on the surface of the earth. Lakes are also filled with rainwater. Chilika Lake and Dal Lake are some of the famous lakes in India. Ponds. Ponds are also surrounded by land, but they are smaller than the lakes. Ponds are mostly found in villages and towns. Groundwater. Water present under the ground is called groundwater. When rainwater sinks into the ground, it forms groundwater. We bring groundwater to the surface through hand pumps, tube wells, and wells. It is an important source of water. Tube wells. In some places, the level of groundwater is very low. To withdraw groundwater, holes are dug into the ground and tubes or pipes are sunk into them. The water is brought to the surface with the help of pumps. These pumps run on electricity. These wells are called tube wells. Water from tube wells is mainly used for drinking and watering crops. Hand pumps. Hand pumps are also used to withdraw groundwater. They draw the water through the pipes or tubes sunk deep into the ground. They do not need electricity to run. People move the handle of the hand pump, and the water is drawn out from the deep underground pipe. People in villages and small towns mostly use hand pumps to bring groundwater to the surface. Wells. Groundwater is brought to the surface by digging wells. It was the only means of drawing out groundwater in earlier times. Water drawn from wells is used for drinking, bathing, cooking, etc. in villages. How water reaches our homes. We cannot consume water directly from rivers, as they contain impurities and germs. Therefore, it needs to be purified first. Water from different water bodies is brought to the purification plant through huge pipes. Here it is filtered in a sedimentary tank and filters of sand and gravel. In this process, the impurities and dust are removed from water. Then the water is purified with chemicals like chlorine to make it free from germs. This water is sent to different parts of the city through a network of pipelines. These pipelines bring water to our storage tanks. This storage tank has several connections through pipes with taps in our houses. Storing water. Rain is the primary source of water, but it does not rain throughout the year. In some regions, there are no rivers, so we need to store water on a large scale. Sometimes we need to bring it to the distant place where rivers are very far from these places. For this purpose, dams, canals, and water reservoirs are built. Dam. A dam is a wall built across a river to hold back or block the flow of river water. This water is stored and used to generate electricity, irrigate fields, and for domestic use. Canal. A canal is a man-made channel of water, which is used to take out water from a river to irrigate fields. Reservoirs. A reservoir is a man-made lake built behind a dam. It is built to store the blocked water of the river. This stored water is used for various purposes. Scarcity of water. In nature, fresh drinking water is not available in abundance. Therefore, we must not waste water. We can save water by following the steps given below. Ask your parents to fix leaks in pipelines as soon as they are detected. Do not leave the tap open while brushing your teeth. While washing utensils, do not leave the water running. Use a bucket while taking a bath instead of a shower. Collect rainwater in large containers and use it to water plants and for other household activities.